It's nice and flat, calm for a while, but now it is blowing, as you can hear, I'm sure. You're off Kaibo. So, I think we'll wait and see if this morning front blows through and we can make a run around a Rum Point this afternoon.
This is what the crew does when there's a squall. Everybody hides underneath the Dodger.
So it is a new day, which means time to go drinking and floating somewhere. Are we just sitting here?
Because we're letting the dinghy motor warm.
Very good, very good. I like the way you're holding on though, because you know when I go, baby, we go.
He likes to shock me. He just like shoves it in forward and like puts his foot on the gas.
Are we talking about the dinghy?
Ah.
GoPro experiment number 412. Okay, cancel that GoPro experiment. That didn't work like crap.
The local cruisers have told us to take an afternoon and anchor off a Rum Point to enjoy the local festivities. So we head out in the dinghy full of tasty beverages to hang out with the locals both above and below the water. Time to drop the anchor and float. Afternoon at Rum Point. Let the party festivities begin. Look at this sexy dinghy and this sexy captain. These local rays decided to swim by just to keep everyone on their toes, and then they were gone.
I'm drinking Red Stripe in my dinghy. I'm comfortable.
Hey, it's your tender. I'm just laying it down. It's called the tender.
I decided to buy this, which was a mistake because it's really big, but it was cheaper than the next smallest size. I bought this so me and SEAL Team 6 can take the bar at any moment. But then my little 6-horse putt-putt would not push this.
So we got a really good deal on the dinghy, but then we had to pay a lot more money for the outboard.
That's all right.
Hey, Kevin's out of beer, so we're gonna say goodbye to Rum Point. Rum Point on land is a top 10 destination on Grand Cayman. However, with the lack of tourists, most of the facilities were closed. But it's definitely a great stop when you are here, and if you have access to a boat, a great opportunity to hang out with the locals. We are coming across the North Sound. As you can see, the wind is coming directly from the north. And this is the bumpiest we've ever seen it. We've got 20 knots pretty consistently. We're trying to make some power today. So we're just going to scoot across because it's only 4 nautical miles to get to Governor's Creek. But it's going to get worse overnight. So it's interesting to see this because typically the wind is coming from the east, so it's not this bumpy. Dean was not happy.
Blowing.
It was blowing and windy and the boat was rocking. But the sailor cat, she's a real sailor.
Okay, another day in paradise here. We are still in Governor's Creek. Rest of this week is dive week, but we've got a couple of things we need to get done first. So today we're running to pick up some weights for my BCD. I'm going to stop at Cost You Less and stock up once again on groceries because we're going to continue to provision because we're about a week away from looking for a weather window to move farther east in the Caribbean. But for today, we're going to make a run in our dinghy and tie up and do some walking. We need to get some exercise. I got white face on today. I feel like I put cold cream on my face with that sunscreen.
Heavy duty zinc sunscreen.
It is.
Onwards and upwards. Dinghy secured.
Captain Whiteface, ready to go.
Whiteface is ready to go. Somebody needs to get out his map and figure out which way we're going.
Hey Google, walking directions to Divers Supply.
The best way to get to Divers Supply on foot is via Esterly Tibbetts Highway and will take about 30 minutes.
Google is officially fired, right?
No, I'm not firing Google.
We won't bore you with the trip to Divers World and Cost You Less because they were relatively uneventful. But then this happened.
There are great days when you're cruising, and then there's days like this where you're standing in the pouring rain with a Costco bag on your head because you go to provision and you're in a dinghy, not a car, and you got too much stuff for one load. So I made the second run over here and it started pouring, and then some wonderful local has either kidnapped my wife or is driving her here, which, to be quite honest, at this point in the day, I'm okay with either one. There's the dinghy, and it's already got the first loads in. We'll see how waterproof this stuff is. I don't know. How long do I wait? I guess I wait until I get a ransom request, maybe. So I guess that's it. If I get a ransom request, then I know she's been kidnapped. And then I think we're going to do a GoFundMe page. And here comes Carla's savior. So she's not been kidnapped. She's just been given a ride. But you can see from how wet everything is here.
I am from my window and I got your bugger. What can I do?
Oh, I thought you were, sorry. Okay, so the Cayman Islands are the nicest people you've ever met in your entire life here. This woman just came over to see if she could do anything for me. Now this is either another Good Samaritan or this is Carla being delivered to the boat. I think this might be Carla. Hey, it's Carla. It's my wife and her groceries.
And yeah, this is what's going on right now. Kevin better start the dinghy really fast.
For everybody that thinks that cruising is all partying and romance, this is the shit we never show you. Hey Travis, it's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, the neighborhood, the neighborhood. I think we're driving out of it.
Made it back. Kevin's soaked. I'm soaked.
We're soaked. We had to
And
bail the dinghy out.
Dean's happy. Dean's out. But
It's the
he's-
most rain we've ever seen. I
he's-
think in a half-hour period.
Period of rain, and because the forecast said it wasn't supposed to rain, we left a couple of windows open.
This is what it looks like down below. We have water
Yeah, but it's drier than it is up here.
everywhere. Oh my God.
We are getting ready to go to town. As you can see, Carla's got her going to town clothes on and dump garbage. We have to go to Georgetown for a doctor's appointment, and we are going to make the epic trek, which is going to be about a 10-kilometer hike, and to Georgetown along the beach.
Haha. Funny. Kevin likes playing with his new toy. So, we are going to make our way to the Kimpton, which is on 7 Mile Beach, and we're going to head south. But first, we have to make the trek all the way across the island. this could be a problem. All right. We're gonna head back and find a way to cut to the main road. Not too far. Pretty close. So we got to the pharmacy. Kevin's got his drugs. Now we gotta literally run to the eye doctor.
After a long hoof, we're now at the eye doctor. And that was a long hoof. Please cue here. Nope, that's not happening.
I found the port. We're finding everything today. All we need is a bus to come from down there this way. Oh. Yay! So today was an eventful day.
Today was. We took a walk on 7 Mile Beach. A very long walk. A lot of fun this week, as you've seen, and we also managed to squeeze in a few other things here. So I was able to get my advanced open water diving certification.
And while he was doing that, because I'm not much of a scuba diver, I went to the Turtle Center here on the Cayman Islands and had an amazing trip swimming in the ocean on horseback, but unfortunately I lost pretty much all of the video. But we got all of our errands done, we got all of our to-do list done because it's time.
It is time for us to head east. We need to get farther east in the Caribbean, but then we also need to make a decision. We need to decide, are we going to stay in the Caribbean for another season, or are we going to continue east and go to Europe? So
it just kind of depends on the day. And sometimes we wake up in the morning, we have a confirmed decision, but then by the time we have cocktail hour at dinner, we're like, nope, we have no idea what we're gonna do. So we've decided to head due east to the Turks and Caicos, which is kind of right in the middle and helps define if we're gonna go north or south, and also helps us procrastinate for at least a month or two before we have to make a firm decision. We have the perfect weather window. We have our entire checklist done. And now all we gotta do is pick up the anchor
and head east. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below. And if you want to get notified, click on the little bell.
Ciao for now.
Here they all come. It's our little jet ski scooty gang. Where are my cats? I wonder where the cats are. I wonder where the cats are. Oh, look, there's a kitty. And there's a kitty. I'm just admiring our new outboard here. The latest from Mercury.
Kevin's in love. Kevin's in love with his birthday present.
Looking for the big jellyfish things. No, what are they? Stingrays.
It's getting really...
What?
Shallow. Shalalos. In the shallow.
She's singing for you, Steve. Your favorite song.